COVID-19, health disparities, and precision medicine. So the idea is you don't want to give somebody the whole virus. That'll make them sick. But if you just give them the spike protein, then that'll raise those antibodies. And once you've got those, then if the real virus comes along later, your system is primed and ready to go. You already have the instructions about how to make that antibody in your filing cabinet. I particularly want to focus on this first one, the messenger RNA approach, because that was new. And let me also reassure you, though, it wasn't that on January 10th, 2020, somebody went like, oh, well, we've never tried mRNA. Let's try that. No, this was built on 25 years of hard work to try to understand how you could utilize this approach safely and effectively. And in fact, a lot of it had been focused on that other coronavirus called MERS, M-E-R-S. So we already knew quite a bit about what steps would be necessary. And then here comes SARS-CoV-2 and bang, let's bring all of that experience to bear. And it worked. I got to tell you that when we got the word about the efficacy of the Pfizer and the Moderna trials, I was stunned. Tony Fauci and I had this conversation about, well, what are you hoping that efficacy will be? FDA said it had to be at least 50% in order for them to consider approving. And I guess I would have said, well, I hope we get to 70%. And then it's 95%. People have worried, oh, it's so fast. You must have kind of like been a little sloppy here and there. Absolutely not. Every step here, as far as the rigor of the science, was at the highest level of carefulness. So far, the vaccines, the Moderna, the Pfizer, do provide good protection against all of these variants, but we do worry about whether there's something lurking out there. And the best way to deal with that is to get everybody immunized so that we don't continue to have infections, which is how new variants can arise. 64% of US adults have received at least one dose. 53% are fully vaccinated. So if you have any hesitance, look at all the information on the web from CDC or go to a site that says getvaccineanswers.org and see what they have to say.